Alright, birthday, Howard, birthday, Howard Shy, highlight, how birthday, Howard Shy, birthday, Kakadash, the monitor, the apostle, great military, we will. And to the tight take to the octopus, to the truth, the consequence, of the earth, to the spirit of power, how birthday, Howard Shy, the hope will let. In the world, in the call God, named Howard, in the world, in the call Jesus Christ, named Howard Shy. With the Hebrew Israelite that consisted of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, Indian, and those in line, and then it go back to the tribe of Israel. Due to the scattering of the nature of multiple hundred earth, it is behind call for the great will to launch the end of the camp. Back with another lesson. Yeah, I'm not really be edifying to the spirit of power, how much I'm shy, by Shem Kakadash, the Holy Spirit. Alright. And this is going to be the days are being shortened. Alright, for the elect date. Alright, and that's found in the book of Matthew, verse 24. Not verse 24, like in Matthew chapter 24. Alright. So this is a video that I'll share in the group chat. And on its channel on YouTube is Bait Butter News. Uploaded 2 days ago. Pole shift acceleration about to happen. The government is tracking it. The technology and whatnot. Even at this time, it's moving fast. All right. Now we're going to the day, going to the week. Feel like we're like the time is moving quickly. All right. It's like you don't do nothing in 30 minutes or an hour. You're like, what the hell? It's the time is just, it's like you can sit it and people at, you probably talk to at work and stuff. People, average regular people are even noticing it. Like they can see that time is being beat up. All right, going through the days rather quickly. All right, than before. All right, let's play this video. Let's start at 117, and this is the point you made in the video. All right.
I mentioned this morning. So first, excellent job identifying the fact that Earth's rotation speed is increasing, shortening the length of a day. It's another thing you can't blame on humans. They break down the 1990s pole shift event that sent us from losing 5% of the field per century to 5% every decade, and which shot the movement of the poles into overdrive, along with it taking an abrupt and unexpected 90-degree turn. In a brand new Earth change for the list, they found a paper I missed from 2017 highlighting a molten jet stream in the core, and it's speeding up, which nobody subscribed to my channel finds surprising, I imagine. And of course, their main point was that they think the major event of this cycle will be the reawakening of the Siberian...
That's it on that. Yeah. A little minute snippet of this video. All right, to the point. All right, we go back right here. It had increased. All right, you can see the increase. You see, like in the 1900, time was a little bit slower. All right, the time was a whole lot lower back then than it is now. They had increased like like 4 times over. All right, compared to the 1900. All right, early like talk about like around the 1940s and the 50s. Compared to now, it's like quadruple. All right, and that's properties that this would happen. All right, and this is how I'm thinking under perilous time. All right, that's 24, and verse 22, and except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be days, but for the elect those days shall be shortened. All right, and this is part of the prophecy, which he told his disciples. His whole chapter is what he responded to the disciples, inquiring about what are the things to look for to know that you're returning. So this is, we'll go up, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciple came up to him privately, saying, Tell us, where shall these things be? And what shall be the sign that I come in and the end of the world? All right, so they was inquiring the signs of the heavens or the prophecy to look out for to know that the Lord is coming back. All right. All right, the end of this world, it's talking about Esau Edom, his rulership coming to an end. All right. That's the end of the world it's referring to. All right, the rulership of Esau Edom, so-called white people. All right, read about that in the second chapter, verse 9. All right. And how shall I answer unto them? Take heed that no man deceive you. And there's a whole list. All right, earthquake, wars, famines, sorrows, all these things that we're coming into. All right. And then second entries. Chapter 9. Second entry, chapter 9, verse 1. They asked me then, instead measured out the time diligently in itself, and went out there part of the time past, which I had told you before, we're reading about right now in Matthew 24. Yahushua spoke about the properties. All right, the properties are the measures that to know the signs and the time that we're coming into. They're trying to understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, and part of that visitation, all right, is the weather, earthquake, all right, storm and all that. And also the time being beat up. All right, the Earth is rotating faster, which is going to change the time as well. We're in the height will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, so those are the things that we're coming into right now. All right, therefore, when there shall be things, earthquake afforded to the people in the world, which that's going on right now as well. Did a video last week of all the different protests going on throughout the world. All right, they shall will understand. This I shall understand. The, They shall never understand that the Most High spake of those things for the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, right? This is big on about that. In Matthew 24, where we just left off at, in verse 3, it said, and what shall be the time that I come in the end of the world? All right, the end of the world is Esau Edom. All right, that's why in verse 5, we're taking Ezra chapter 9. But like all that is made in the world, had the beginning and the end is manifest. All right, and the end is being made manifest. All right, about Esau Edom system going down, prophecies, this rulership is slowly diminishing, and everything in it as well. Let's take it at chapter 6, verse 9. Where Esau is the end of the world, so-called white people. And Jacob is the beginning of it, that followers. All right, it's the routine of heaven. Don't call Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian. All right, let's go back to Mac 24. We'll go back to 22. Except those days should be shortened. There shall no flesh be days, but for the elect date, those days shall be shortened. The word shortened. That's what's going on right now. All right. And, Esau want to scientifically prove everything, so he have the means, the mechanism, the tool, and the resources to do so. All right.
Strong's G 2856, Kalabao. Kalabao.
All right, the mutilate. Look up mutilate. If you've been alive, it's a bit harsh. Cartel. All right, to reduce in extent or quantity. All right, the time to be the extent of time and the 24 the effect of 24 hours is being reduced. All right, it's not really taking 24 hours to go around for the Earth's rotation. Okay, it's being fed up. It's going to change time. All right, because time is dictated by the movement. All right, let's just play that in the movie on Lucy. Hope I don't get a copyright strike on that.
How did you manage to access all this information?
Electrical impulses. Every cell knows and talks to every other cell. They exchange 1,000 bits of information. Deform, reform, equal to.
What governs all that?
Film a car speeding down a road. Speed up the image infinitely. And the car disappears. So what proof do we have of its existence? Time gives legitimacy to its existence. Time is the only true unit of measure. It gives proof to the existence of matter.
That was the only part I wanted. All right, time is the measurement. All right, so it measures the Earth's rotation being measured. All right, by time. All right, that's why we have so-called 24 hours in a day. All right, the moon cycle, the sun cycle, all that. It's time. All right, that's how you know sun up to sun down. All right, that's how you know when the day starts. All right, that's how you know what season you're in. All that is all dictated by time. It really calculating the movement of the sun and the moon. All right, on the scripture. Okay, so right now that's being reduced by speeding up the speed or the motion of the Earth cycle. All right, all for the elect date. Okay, if not, there'll be no plus days. Because Esau's the man. The shit he's doing, the shit he's talking about, all the stuff he destroying and corrupting, they have to be shortened for the elect date. It has to be. So that's pretty much it. I think it's been too long just going through the prophecies concerning this the video
Is
of
not
this post.
linear.
Alright, it's making it time to be better. Okay, with that, shalom.